I mean, I don't know what to say. I really just, I'm gonna move my camera after this attempt as well. I realized we're a little bit out of the shot. If I had known the difficulty of this challenge, would I have still done it? It's debatable. It's debatable. It's possible, but debatable. So, oh, we're done on this one. It's better to just die there. It is what it is. I've seen at least halfway through the final room, so prepare yourself. Because if you have only watched Checkpoint League on Friday, and you thought that the first checkpoint was hard, you're like a little baby. You're a little child. You don't even know what horrors await us. I like this room. Apparently is Apollo's. He thinks it's the hardest room. Hello, that's you, chat. Hi, chat. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Tag yourself. I'm Shelmet. This is a spooky room. But as I've done it 100 times, my muscle memory ain't too bad. An attempt was made. An attempt was made. That's alright. And that's still not even too bad. I haven't even seen all of stage 8 yet. I do think it's hilarious to me. Stage 8 has a P jump in it, which is just merciless. The only reason I even know what a P jump is because I played some super expert levels on stream like a week and a half ago to practice. The fact that he put one at the end of this level is madness. You've cheated the game. You've cheated yourself. You've learned nothing. Oh my god. I'm telling you, dude, I've become so good at Mario Maker just because of this freaking level. This is the final screen. I have no idea how long it is. Oh! All we gotta do is land on the P jump. And then we could have gotten a little bit further. Anyway. See, I told you we were getting close. And by the way, I've lost all sympathy for Apollo. Previously, because I see people in chat, can you imagine trying to beat this without having a checkpoint in it? It's his own fault. He did it to himself. Like, he had so many opportunities to make it a little bit more player-friendly. And you know what pisses me off? The whole thing, every level is almost pixel perfect precise, but then this dude put these bumpers here. I've had a lot of time to think about these bumpers and be like, why did he put these bumpers here? You know why he put these bumpers here? I bet this motherfucker fell off like 20 times. And he was like, you know what? I gotta put some bumpers here to make it easier. Hypocrite. Tag yourself. I'm Shelmet. I bet that's why. Can't say for certain, but I bet that's why. Waited too long? I already knew I waited too long. I'm the pipe. Camera resync, please. No, we're locked. That's a Twitch or you issue. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Also, apparently, like, I've lost a lot of sympathy for Apollo's, like, 12-hour clear. Now that I'm doing the level myself, and I've heard the DVD commentary from chat, people said... Oh, that was close. Not only... Sure, it took him 12 hours, but also... He went back to make the level harder. So, whose fault is that? Moreover, I know this doesn't matter with respect to the clear check. However... Tag yourself, I'm Shelmet, thank you. However, there's also, you can use two checkpoint flags per level, and he only used one. So, like, my dude literally said, The symmetry of the level is more important than player satisfaction. So I have no sympathy. I'm still kind of amazed that he did it, don't get me wrong. But I have no sympathy. He just wants to see the world burn. Oh yes, the 2 hours are recorded. Absolutely. So there will be, like in a way, you might be watching the end of a character arc. But starting tomorrow, there will be at least 2.5 hours worth of video content of me getting to the point that you see right here. So if you need, and I don't get salty, honestly. Like right now is the most salted I've ever been, just because I have a slightly different demeanor on stream than I do in videos. But I'm very on the level, honestly, believe it or not. You'd be surprised. Whoo! Like, you gotta be unsalted to get to the point where you can actually just make that jump consistently. Hello, I'm Shelmet. Don't hurt me, I'm Shelmet, not the mama. I'm the Shelmet, gotta love me. Little late on that one? No, we made it. We made it. Hoo! Yaha! Okie dokie. Oh, so close. I also, for real, I went into the Checkpoint League Discord this morning, and I told everybody else, don't do what I did. Don't buy into the tiebreaker point bullshit. If you want to get good at Checkpoint League stuff, play a variety of levels. Don't mainline this one to get one tiebreaker point that might prove completely meaningless. It does not play to my advantage. If anything, well, I guess people practicing would be good for them and bad for me. But, like, I would encourage them to practice. Just don't get locked into this idea that I did of promising that I was going to do this and then actually doing it. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. And then we spiny. That was, I burned off my momentum way too easily. That's exactly right. In 2020 and 2018 to 2020, NL makes promises and keeps them. If I say I'm going to do something, for the most part, it gets done. What about merch? Well, my bad. I really should have thought about the fact that there was a pandemic of unprecedented scale hitting. At the same time, I got an international collaboration for merch and design going. My bad. I'm Shelmet, by the way. Hello, Muncher. Hello, Muncher. I'm being 100% sincere. Spending so much time on this level has made me want to ruin Checkpoint League. By practicing so much that I go 10-0 easily, sweep the playoffs, and completely ruin the entertainment value for everybody but myself and the people rooting for me. Like, I want to practice Mario Maker 30 hours a week. I want to absolutely decimate the rest of the league. How's that for a fucking tiebreaker? Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo. That one hurt. Just break their wills. Make them never want to do Checkpoint League ever again. And then when he does Checkpoint League Season 2 and invites actually great Mario Maker players, nah, I'm busy. Sorry. It's all about just maintaining a calm demeanor. Like, it's a numbers game. It's gonna take us X number of tries to make it. We just gotta maximize... That was too early. We gotta maximize our number of good tries. And the only way you can do that is by keeping your mental state in a good level. That one hurt. Justin wants to beat you next week. I mean, it wouldn't be very competitive if he said, no, I don't want to beat him, right? I want to beat him next week, too. It's crazy. I bet if you ask all the competitors, they probably all want to win next week. Yahoo? Yahoo? Not Dan. He just wants to entertain. If Dan were not, and like we're both busy, but Dan's very busy as well. If Dan were not super busy, I would love to train him in secret this week and have him pull off an incredible upset. I think that would make great content. But I don't really want to do it because we might play each other in the playoffs. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't want him to necessarily, like, cheese his way to a win. But I can't wait to see him pop off when he eventually gets his first checkpoint, dude. You know it's gonna happen. Although, I have been told that the levels we've played so far, with the exception of this one... Oh, that was too late. With the exception of this one, obviously, I think the first 4 were like 4 of the easiest levels. Dan popping off after beating Room 1 last week was the closest we'll get. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Room 1? I mean, I shouldn't be a hater. He danced for 40 seconds. That's amazing. We need that kind of energy right now. If anything, like I know due to the self-isolation and stuff like that, perhaps you're watching and your mental state's been a little frayed as a result of that. That's why I offer myself up as a conduit for that frustration, so that maybe I'll suffer and you can become exalted through my suffering, and we can all make it through together. Hello, Apollo. If those blocks ever close on me, I'm gonna throw my Switch in the dishwasher, dude. Hello, Apollo. I've been told this level is difficult, but honestly, I don't see it. We've come pretty close already. I'm basically a modern-day Christ. That's the way I choose to think about it, yeah. That's, I mean, mostly because I've been told that in the past. So much so that I'm like, ah, stop it, stop it. Apollo, can you explain why these bumpers are here? Oh wait, you don't have to, we already did. This is the one obstacle you couldn't get through without resin, so you built resin to allow yourself to make it. I understand. See? You know what I call those in videos? I call them spite bumpers. Because I only touch them to spite you. Because I don't need them. Okay, that one was not very good. That one was just not a good jump. By the way, if you're wondering, I would have rather not pushed control. Like, pushed it back. I like to maintain a consistent schedule. However, I've committed to doing this, and I already have a video for Monday to Thursday. So, quite literally, I need a little bit more time to knock this out so that it can actually get done before the deadline. Just do it this run. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that, dude. Maybe I'll just do it. Nope, not this time. Maybe next time. Yes, Apollo is to blame for this pushing control. Exactly. You're precisely correct. Thank you, Apollo. Apollo, have you... By the way, I don't know, maybe you started your own stream where you can complain about Nintendo not extending the turn-up timer so that people who sleep in past noon can actually participate. Woohoo! But if you're here, what do you think about the unintended consequences of this? Namely, that by me beating this level, I will become so good that nobody else will stand a chance to beat me in the competition. I glanced. And it ruined my brain glycogen. That's their fault? That's true. It is true. Why would I glance in chat during this level? All other levels, I can treat with some disrespect. This level, you gotta stay quiet. I would stay quiet until you see the last section of 3-9. Okay, so you scared me. I thought you meant the last section of this level. And I was like... How many more obstacles? I mean, I don't expect that we've seen, like, the very end. But come on. There can't be, like, too much more after what we've already done. Every single room that you see us go through was, like, 20 to 30 minutes just to beat it for the first time. And I've never beaten room 8, obviously. I would guarantee... Knowing Apollo's designs philosophy, there's probably a single heartbeat jump at the end designed to specifically hard counter me. Dunka dunka dunk 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 dunk. Don't tell him. Forgot the jump. Dude, I would love it if this level finished with 3 Bowsers. I think that would really tie it together. Are we only getting Mario Maker today? Somebody please tell me what the title says. I had an anticipation that this question may come up. So I thought to myself, let me put it in the title. Okay, we can make that jump. It probably won't only be Mario Maker, but it might be like... I mean, it might only be Mario Maker. Might be 2/3. Might be 1/3. So just be good. How about you be good and beat the level after you remove those bumpers? Because there's no reason for them to exist except to make it easier for you to get over this jump. Plus, that level's not too tight. I know you said it's hard, but you just watched me make a mistake and beat it. So, like, why put an easy room in the middle of this super hard level? I don't understand why you would do that. And then people told me you were trolling your chat by telling them that that was the hardest room. Like, what are you talking about? You just jump. You just jump, dude. It's not hard. Yeah. I'm not tilted. Sincerely not tilted. You don't even understand. I have made a mind fortress. The mind fortress is actually impenetrable. If I'm here until 4 p.m. playing the same level over and over, playing the same jump over and over, doesn't bother me. Because I've already won and I've already lost. That's true. Only Josh can tilt me. And Josh is not in the Discord call. I kick him out every Monday night. And then I invite him back into the Discord Monday at 2:55. Also, all of Unity Also all of Unity. That's correct. Occasionally my cats. But not me. Me alone, I'm untiltable. Oh, that was a beautiful launch. Spite bumpers. I was glancing. I was glancing. Okay. I'm still glancing after all these years. Ooh. Anytime you don't make that first jump, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, we hit the P jump, but also hit the saw. I'm glancing at the spin in the mirror. Someone said if you're good at this, you have the patience to be a great dad. Honestly, that's kind of... And I'm not being facetious at all, believe it or not. But that's kind of how I treat this. Is like... This is an exercise for me in overcoming my own impatience and frustration. And, it can only serve me well as we enter a new phase of my life. Like, honestly, so I played like 2 hours of this on Friday night, thinking that we just might. And then on Saturday, I had like an iron brain. I did so many chores. Dishes, cooking, cleaned all of our bathrooms, toilets, bathtubs, sinks, all of it. Did a little exercise. Paid some bills. Like, I had outrageous power. Honestly, just emanating as a result of having done this level. It's a motivational exercise. If I can do this level, I can do anything. So close. That is a villainous drop. That's definitely a villainous drop. But we're getting there. Hey, to be honest with you, room 3 on this, that you've seen us beat maybe 5 or 6 times. It took me like maybe an hour and a half of content to even figure out how to beat that room. It would have been a lot easier with chat telling me when to Z-jump, to be honest. Figuring it out on your own always adds a little bit more time. But, like, look at the consistency that we got here. Like, it makes this look easy. Room 4, we're still working on, but... Oh, we were so close. So close. Yes, tag yourself, tag yourself. Any chance of Unity D&D eventually? Here's what my philosophy on that. Be happy with Divinity. And consider anything else a bonus. A little too late on the press. Is Divinity itself gonna survive? We're doing everything in our power. Can I... Big ups, by the way, to Apollo, whose sheer zeal for the campaign is bringing us a lot of motivation to continue. So that's not ironic. That is sincere. Hello, it's me, Shelmet. And we're working out, like, quality of life stuff. Like, I need a pack mule. I'm gonna send all my loots to one player, and then they can just give me the gold, because I do not care about loot stuff. And then when we're in town, I want to set, like, a timer, like 15 minutes maybe. It doesn't have to be short. Oh. And then during that, town timer, I can just, like, buy a couple of things. And, then BS with chat. Because the thing for me is, like, it being an indeterminate length in town makes me want to snooze. And it's nobody else's fault. It's honestly just that, you know, everybody else's propensity for shopping in these games is higher than mine. So if we could hit, like, a timer and be like, okay, it's only going to be 10 minutes or 15 minutes and then we're going to go back on another quest, I would be okay. I would be more okay, at least. Beautiful jump. That was beautiful. Oh, come on. We're so close. I did hear what happened with the new Cooking Mama game. I heard that it had a Bitcoin miner in it, and it was financed by the Koch brothers. What a world, dude. Also, why on earth would you... You're really making a Bitcoin miner on software in 2020? Like, if you'd done it like 3 years ago, I get it. It was crushing it. But now, and right before they do the split, come on. Yeah, plus the Switch doesn't have that much power to begin with. Thing gets hot playing Animal Crossing. Waited too long? Oh, didn't wait too long. Wait, what split? Is it like sometime next month? Aren't they having like Bitcoin mining rates or something? Oh. It's not a split, it's a half. Sorry. I guess that's the opposite. NL, I just spent my life savings on turnips. Any tips? Honestly, my tip for somebody that hodled all weekend, well, all week, is just use Discord resin. I ended up getting out on Saturday because my wife had a 150. Just use Discord. If you're in it just to get money, just use Discord. I still, because I went in with such a high stake, I was able to pay off like 2 or 3 loans. And I bought maybe like 600,000 this week, but... Oh, I thought we were a little early on that one. By the way, hello Daniel, and what a level. Huh, Dan? What a level on this one. Are you seeing this? This is what our good friend Apollo wanted to afflict us with. This is hour 3 to 4 of me trying to beat this level. That was too early. I just think back to on Friday, somebody in chat was like, Apollo's gonna be so mad if you beat this level first try. Unlikely. Unlikely. You're the guy that does Isaac on YouTube. Simon, my friend, Simon44Cool, you're absolutely right. I am the guy who does Isaac on YouTube. Hello. Welcome to my Twitch page. He's been following since 2017. Simon! Were you having a giggle? In the court of the king? You're the guy that canceled the Tumbleseed Let's Play. Ooh. The consistency. The consistency is out of control, dude. Oh, geez, and that's the guy that won Big Brother? Well, won and lost, really, but I suppose. You're only getting half the story, but... Ooh. Yeah! Ha! Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. That's true. Like, honestly, first off, thank you for giving a sub to Simon. As far as I'm concerned, I know this is not how the record books look, but Dan has 1 win and a 2nd place with an asterisk. Like, I honestly, having watched, and Kate watched the whole season, but having watched the highlights, I don't think there's a way that Daniel could have won with it being a jury vote. I know you're probably sick of hearing it, Dan. But you on season 14 of Big Brother is like me in Checkpoint League. People want me to lose because I've already won so much. I relate. It's basically one and the same. Oh! Did we need the saw there? Come on. The needle has been moved. If people respected good gameplay, you would have won. I mean, everybody knows that. You know I'm not just paying you lip service. Yeah, you need a bumper there. You still haven't made it over that saw? I believe I made it over that saw once in my 4th YouTube video attempting this level. But I died like right after the saw. What do you think it takes to beat this level? Sincerely, I don't believe that you should beat this. I don't think you should try to beat this level. I don't think anybody in the league should try to beat the level. And that's not gamesmanship. If you wanna beat the level, I would honestly budget like 6 to 8 hours. And if you're gonna spend 6 to 8 hours, I think you'd be better off just playing a random smattering of super expert levels to get yourself the skills necessary to win future matches. Instead of trying to get a tiebreaker point that might prove irrelevant, get like an agnostic growth in Mario Maker skills instead of this, instead of just learning this specific one. Yeah, this took Zeneron 6 hours to beat, which is, that should tell you something. Why are you doing it then? Because it's like a sunk cost fallacy. Basically. I said I would do it, and then I only realized the depth of my idiocy once I got too far to feel good about backing out. Imagine how good it'll feel? No, no, no. I don't imagine that. All I do is imagine how good it feels to get through the next obstacle. The flag at the end is not even on the horizon yet. It's a Souls boss, exactly. If Dan can beat Orphan of Kos, I can beat this level. If I can beat this level, Dan can beat this level. Oh, just a little too much momentum. Whew. Focus. Oh, the brain. The Unchained Brain. Could Dan beat this level in less time than it took him to beat getting over it? Honestly, what have I done? Honestly, it might be close. I'm not trying to flex on him, but like, so you're basically asking, could Dan beat this level in 16 hours? I think he could. Would I be confident that he has a greater than 50% chance of beating it in 16 hours? I would not be confident, but I think it's possible. I'd give him the over. I mean, really, all you gotta do is win. Like, I hate to say it. Just get good forehead. But, like, you just gotta master each level. And then you've gotta master each group of 4 levels, basically. So that you can, at least one time, do them all in sequence without dying. The hard part is that you gotta, to get good at the 4th level, you have to die on it 30 times. In order to learn how to lose effectively. Tag yourself, by the way, I'm Shelmet. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do very well just to die in the right spot. To learn one thing that could make it plausible for you to get one obstacle further next time. That's what I'm trying to say. Great jumps. This is our great filter right now. Oh, the needle's been moved, though. The needle has been moved. See? And then it took us 25 minutes to move the needle that far. It'll probably take us another 10 just to get back there. To learn how to not die as often. That's the way she goes. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Things will never be the same. I did not see the Reddit post about the villager who said I'm sharded. It sounds great, though. Is that a Miyamoto original, or did somebody mod that in? Is that a modded villager? That was just way too fast. I did add a new villager. So I didn't realize, I mean, I just don't talk to Tom Nook. I just play like my own game as much as possible. And, you know, enjoy the yard work simulator from The Simpsons. I didn't realize, or at least I'd forgotten, you had to talk to Tom Nook to buy some land. To invite new villagers. And then I invited my 5th villager, Leopold. He seems pretty cool. He wears a cool sweater and doesn't scared of anything. That reminds me, I saw Porco Rosso the other day, and that movie slaps hard. That is a slapper. That movie's legit. One of 3 Miyazaki movies I've seen. I just invited Sky. Yo. I also have Sky. Killed my momentum, but the consistency is there. The consistency is out of control. I have seen Spirited Away, which is my favorite, and I think legitimately like one of my top 10 to 20 movies ever. Extremely great. And I have seen Porco Rosso, and I have seen Howl's Moving Castle. I would say Spirited Away is incredible. Porco Rosso is very, very good. Howl's Moving Castle, I was like, it's great, But it's not on my personal level for either Spirited Away or Porco Rosso. Hello. Kate has blessed this run. Oh, we were so close. Howl in the English dub is voiced by Christian Bale. That's amazing. Who plays the central character? The lady who becomes old. Lady Gaga. Zendaya is Michi. Carmen is Gwangi. Danny DeVito is Torgo. He's done it. I did watch 3 movies yesterday. I should really make a list of movies to watch, because instead Kate and I just like mindlessly watched a bunch of stuff that wasn't actually, it turned out to not be very good, to be honest. So I will say we watched the Netflix horror movie, The Platform, and I thought it was okay, but I didn't like it that much. Very, very indie, had good indie sensibilities, and a very interesting concept. But the actual movie itself, I was like, I could take it or leave it. Then we watched The Terminal, and I thought The Terminal was garbage. Yes, I know, you're like, the 20-year-old Tom Hanks movie where he plays a Eastern European man who gets stuck in JFK International Airport. Yes, I watched that one. I thought it was very bad. And all I could think about the whole time was how much better it would be if instead of that character that Tom Hanks plays, it was Borat stuck in the airport. I think that movie would have been hilarious. Then, I was like, I'm sick of watching movies that are streaming on demand. So I watched a movie on TV, and it's very fortuitous because we talked about it last week. I watched Clint Eastwood's Gran Torino. And honestly, Gran Torino was by far the best of those 3 movies. I thought that movie was a little bit like old man revenge porny, for sure, but also pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, The Lighthouse. Apparently The Lighthouse is coming to Amazon Prime in Canada this week, so I will watch it then. Oh. Dan, that movie bombed, Lamau. What movie? Let me think. What movie would Dan be into that bombed? Is it Vin Diesel's Bloodshot? Oh, yesterday? I mean, you saw me reply to you. I don't need to be dismissive about it. I mean, it's not like somebody enjoying yesterday is fine, you know? It's a nice movie. I thought it was bad, though. I did not like it. And I thought that the writing for the female lead in that movie was like, if I were a woman, I would probably be insulted. Okay. Focus up, boys. Oh, I slid. Midsummer? Now that's a freaking movie, dude. Now that's a movie. As a child, I used to confuse Gran Turismo and Gran Torino. Well, you have made me feel 100 years old. I have now visibly become as old as Clint Eastwood was in that movie. I always thought Gran Torino 3 A-Spec, one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games. Last Samurai. Haven't seen it. I mean, I like Thomas Cruise as an actor, though. I think for the most part, he picks good projects. I did think it was hilarious, though. I was on Netflix yesterday, and you know they have, you know, the top movies, and, like, they now have real lists of what's actually popular. And, like, number 9 was Jack Reacher. And I'm like, who the hell's watching Jack Reacher? Like, the movie came out, like, 7 years ago and wasn't very good. And people were like, now's the time. It's finally time to see the completely middling 2013 film Jack Reacher. It's like the perfect quarantine movie when you've already seen, you know, like 20 movies this week. Fine, I'll watch. Just put Jack Reacher on, okay? Fine. Werner Herzog's in it. Tom Cruise is okay. Rosamund Pike, she's delightful as always. Salt was also top 10 this weekend. Yeah, I saw that. I was very confused. I was like, maybe these are those kind of movies like The Butterfly Effect that suck really bad, but people actually like them. Dunk, 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 dunk. So yeah, I would classify yesterday as not a strong movie day. But I thought Gran Torino was pretty good. And the platform, interesting at least. The Terminal, I was like, Thomas, why would you take this movie? Krakozia! Yeah, yeah! It would have been so much better with Borat. That movie would slap with Borat. You mean I cannot go see my wife? That's correct, Borat. High five! Whoa! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen the goal. I have seen the goal. For the first time in years, the goal has been discovered. Well, speaking like Borat. I could see him you could see Borat, like, taking a dump in the water fountains and stuff. It would make for a much better movie. Which movie wouldn't slap with Borat in it, though? Actually, Borat as Clint Eastwood's neighbor in Gran Torino would actually be hilarious as well. And Borat as your cellmate in the platform would be pretty sick. I think every movie would be better with Borat. Borat should be like the new Medea. Oh, we gotta slow it there. We gotta slow it a little bit there. The consistency, though. The consistency, though. Anyone who says Borat sucks, you are incorrect. Why would you just stand there? Watch Gone Girl? I don't have to watch Gone Girl. For two reasons. One, I read the book before the movie was even a glimmer in David Fincher's eye. And two, because I saw the movie on a plane many years ago. I would love to see Borat in Whiplash, but instead he would have to be the teacher, not the student. That was my tempo. Not. My tempo, not. Not my tempo. It would be a good bit. Look, is that funny? Not really. On the other hand, when I was browsing through TV last night, I saw that there was an episode of Saturday Night Live on, and I looked at the preview window, and Kenan Thompson was dressed up in a lobster suit inside of a large pot, and I said, I'm funnier than that shit, at least. It's been on TV for 45 years, and they're at, like, put the man in a lobster suit levels. John Mulaney wrote that bit, and it's good even if SNL sucks. Okay, you know what? That's fair. I do like John Mulaney. Actually, I like John Mulaney a lot. That being said, Borat as J.K. Simmons, probably at least on par. John Delaney. John Delaney, aka Bill Dauterive, in Kid Dynamite at Radio City Music Hall. Oh, we were like a micrometer too low on the y-axis. Have you seen how jacked Kenan got? I have not, actually. Good for him, though. Good for him. %, HGH. Yeah, HGH. His good humor. Oh, human growth hormone. You're talking about human growth hormone. Oh, I didn't have any confidence. John Delaney is jacked. I did see him do 10 stiff leg deadlifts with like 280 pounds or something because someone on Twitter called him weak. I thought that was a really cool and appropriate response for a presidential candidate to do. I think he definitely had the necessary skills and attitude of someone I want holding the nuclear codes. Anyway, that's politics. You're right. None of the other candidates are deadlifting, too late, too late. None of the other candidates are deadlifting 280 pounds. Although I would pay a lot of money to see their attempts. Bernie could? Yeah, but Bernie, he's got an advantage because he's shorter. So he doesn't have to pull it as far off the ground. I do believe that at age, like, 28, Joe Biden probably could have benched 225. Not now. Probably not. I mean, I'm pretty sure as a 78-year-old man, that would be, like, maybe not double the world record, but it's got to be up there. Ah, the gym. Remember those? My wipe! That's what you're supposed to do after you use the bench. You wipe it down. Oh, we were so close. You ever see Vince McMahon? Yeah, but he's only able to do it because of his good humor. If you know what I mean. Oh, I thought we were a little early. You know what? My motto on dying is if you die, leave a very confusing X for anybody that plays through this level. People will be like, how did you die there? I'm feeling good, like, you know, morale-wise, from a Mario Maker standpoint. Yeah, it's been like an hour. But I'm feeling A-okay. We've seen the exit. We've made good progress. It takes as long as it takes. We said we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh. Yeah, this is for Apollo's good boy points. What percentage of people coming out of quarantine are gonna come out of quarantine jacked? A very, very low percentage. Anybody who had a home gym capable of making them jacked, and I'm talking about like real jacked, was already probably fit enough because they thought it was a good investment to spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on a great home gym. I think if anything, a lot of people are going to be leaving quarantine fat and sassy. Eating a few extra potato chips to keep your mental state up. Just trying to hold it together, brother. We're gonna have some certified tuna cans. Yeah, and y'all are drinking way too much during quarantine. I'm seeing it on Twitter. The night before, like Thursday night, they're like, check it out, I got all my supplies. And there's like 8 bottles of vodka. And then on Sunday morning, they're like, oh, my mental health isn't so good today. And I'm like, yeah. You're hungover, dummy. You're not giving the brain what it needs right now. They're adding one more episode to Tiger King this week. Oh, baby. Let's go. Is it where they're gonna free Joe Exotic? Is it about how he got the coronavirus? Oh no, it might be. No, there's no way they could have filmed and edited that in time. Dude, there's gonna be like 6 seasons of Tiger King. We've merely just begun. I'm not even supposed to Z here. Oh my god, he's done it! He's done it! Who would have thought? Give me my tiebreaker point, you son of a bitch. I earned it. 78 minutes. Alright, now we get one more attempt to sight read it and set the world record. Wish me luck. No checkpoints. Oh, call Zaya, thank you, thank you. Oh, you almost got me on that one. You almost got me on that one. Oh. Okay, I'll give it one more try. Then we'll play some Control. I thought that was pretty good for having not played this since this morning. Just one more try. Just one more away for thin attempt. Just a away for thin attempt. Spicy, a little slow. A little slow. Oh, that's the first time I've ever died that way. Anyway. I'm gonna use the bathroom. And I'm gonna change my capture so that it's on PS4.